Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed reading Chapter 2 of Shifting the Balance, Recommitting to Phonemic Awareness Instruction. I really liked that term, recommitting. I think it's just really important for us to take a second look and think, have we lost our focus on phonemic awareness instruction? I know that during the years of reading first and during different times of standards adoption, we've honed in on those skills, but then a lot of times we just get distracted by something new or a new program, and we forget and lose focus on those critical phonemic awareness skills. So I think this was a great term to say we're going to recommit to phonemic awareness instruction. And here's why. In fact, research confirms that a lack of strong phonemic awareness is a contributing factor to the majority of reading difficulties. So that's a strong statement. If you don't have phonemic awareness, it's going to contribute to some reading difficulties. But the reverse is also true. With early and intentional instruction in phonemic awareness, many reading difficulties can be avoided altogether. So then you have both pieces of that. You have the prescription. If something is going wrong, if you're seeing reading difficulties, phonemic awareness can be a contributing factor. And then you have the prevention. If you are really intentional and bring in phonemic awareness early, you can prevent some of the reading difficulties that might happen due to lack of phonemic awareness. So both of those, the prescription and the prevention, are important when you're dealing with phonemic awareness. This table I thought was really good. I'm going to make it bigger. I hope you can see it. It's a little hard to see. It's just a screenshot of page 39 where the authors give that table about the phone words: phonological awareness, phonemic awareness, and phonics instruction, what they are, and then some examples of the types of instruction that you would do to carry out and practice those skills. Now, I think that it's important to just review that. I forget. The words are very similar. And sometimes I'm like, well, am I working on phonological awareness? Am I working on phonemic awareness? This is just a good reminder that so we're all speaking the same language. You could see the conversations that they were having with different teachers in the book, and even among colleagues, people were a little bit unsure about what they were doing as far as these different levels of instruction. So I thought this was a good reminder. Here's a quote that I thought was interesting about the timing of phonemic awareness instruction. Beginning in kindergarten and continuing through first grade and even beyond, it is urgent for all students to have consistent opportunities to develop, deepen, and apply phoneme level skills such as phoneme segmentation or substitution, breaking those words apart, or putting different phonemes in to make new words. The timing in kindergarten, continuing through first grade, and even beyond. That's a crucial piece of information, I think. As someone who's worked with a lot of older readers who are experiencing reading difficulties, I have seen the need to maybe go back and reinforce some of those phonemic awareness skills, even as far as into fifth grade. So just remembering that students may need to continue that weaving of that thread of phonemic awareness throughout their reading instruction until they've mastered certain skills and are reading fluently. So for phonemic awareness instruction, you need instructional routines. They have a list of some things that you can work on. Word list. In their website, you'll see some word lists that you can use, and your reading programs have some word lists that you can use for different phonemic awareness activities. Multisensory scaffolds, which I'm going to show you a little bit about that, but they're talking about using like the Elkonin boxes and letter tiles to just help have kids manipulate physically the sounds. And then an assessment plan. How do you know kids are getting better? How do you know where they are? All right. I just decided to put together some little songs and chants that I've used in the past to work on phonemic awareness. The first one, you're going to need two things. You can either use rhythm sticks. You can use a parachute, which is a lot of fun to shake your syllables or to tap. I don't have any rhythm sticks tonight, so I'm using my colored pencils. Anything you can tap together or shake like a parachute will work. So we're going to start out with a steady beat. Our names have syllables. Our names have syllables. Listen, you'll hear them. We'll tap each syllable. And then the leader goes, Micah, Micah, Madison, Madison, Alex, Alex, and you just continue on shaking or tapping until you've practiced everybody's name. Now, I do love a good song. So one of the things that you can work on as you're looking at a program that would practice phonemic awareness skills is listening for the first sound in a word. And we can do this with this little song that I wrote, and it's to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. So let me just sing it for you. We can say the first sound in a word. We can say the first sound in a word. When I say a word, say the first sound that you heard. We can say the first sound in a word. Bake, b, hope, h, cane, k, dent, d. We can say the first sound in a word. Now, I will say that I'm putting maybe a little bit too much breath in behind my consonant sounds because I'm trying to do this on video, but you get so I'm going to try in the next one to maybe back up a little bit and just say the j and the. It's a little hard to hear on video, but you'll get what I'm saying. You don't want to add that extra vowel sound in behind your consonant. So let's do it again. We can say the first sound in a word. We can say the first sound in a word. When I say a word, say the first sound that you heard. We can say the first sound in a word. Jump, j, paint, p, mix, nap, We can say the first sound in a word. All right, so that's the first sound song. Of course, we can also do a last sound song, which is the same tune, but a little different objective. We can say the last sound in a word. We can say the last sound in a word. When I say a word, say the last sound that you heard. We can say the last sound in a word. Fish, sh, beach, ch, wreath, th, clown, We can say the last sound in a word. We can say the last sound in a word. We can say the last sound in a word. When I say a word, say the last sound that you heard. We can say the last sound in a word. Wish, sh, teach, ch, heart, t, block, k. We can say the last sound in a word. Of course, I'm acting as the leader. I'm saying the word, and then the students are giving me that sound back. I hope you enjoy singing and chanting along with your students as we develop phonemic awareness. We're looking forward to the next chapter for the next week, which is chapter 3, where we'll look a little more closely at phonics. Y'all have a great day.